Hello, welcome back to my channel. The Ashes series 2023 has just concluded, and it was not just a series. It was an absolute roller coaster of a journey over five test matches across a grueling English summer. So, over this six-video series, I'm going to review each of the tests.
Ashes 2023 shifted from Headingley in Leeds to the iconic Old Trafford in Manchester. This was going to be the fourth out of five Ashes Test matches, and the Aussies were leading the series 2-1 at that point. In the previous three videos, I reviewed the first three games, and I would highly recommend watching those before watching this. I'll leave the links in the description, and they'll also pop up here somewhere. Now, let's get into the fourth game. Before the game, the players were granted a well deserved 10-day break. Some Australians utilized this hiatus to explore different parts of Europe, temporarily distancing themselves from the cricketing grind. But anyway, let's get to this game. James Anderson, who was dropped in the previous game, was back in the fray at his cherished home ground, the Old Trafford. The concern of inclement weather threatening to disrupt proceedings loomed large, but thankfully, to everyone's relief, the match started on time. Ben Stokes won the toss and elected to field first, just like he had done in the previous game. The Australians, put into bat on an overcast Manchester morning, fared pretty well with the bat, as they amassed a total of 317 runs. Notable contributions came from Marnus Labuschagne and the centurion from the previous game, Mitchell Marsh, who both scored 51, while Travis Head scored 48. However, nobody else really contributed significantly for Australia. Coming to the England bowling, Chris Woakes was outstanding, claiming a terrific fifer in his second game back from a long injury layoff, taking the important wickets of Warner, Marsh, and Green, among others. He's a solid swing bowler, and aided by the overcast conditions, he had the batsmen on his string and was making them dance to his tunes. So, yeah, like I said, Australia scored 317, but England's response was colossal and nothing short of spectacular, as they plundered a staggering 592 runs. That's right, 592. The star of the show, who later won the Player of the Match award, was Zach Crawley, who crafted a sublime 189 in just 182 balls. His marathon knock appeared untouched by fatigue or fallibility. He just kept on batting and batting and batting without playing a single false stroke. Also, incredibly impressive was Johnny Bairstow, who fell agonizingly short of a much deserved 100, as he scored an unbeaten 99. It was really a whirlwind innings played at an ODI like tempo, but he was left stranded on 99 as the rest of the tail got out around him, depriving him of the much deserved 100. The guy scored 99 in just 80 balls, smashing four sixes along the way. But these two innings alone did not account for the deluge of runs, as there were plenty of other performances as well, like a 54 from new number three Moeen Ali, 84 from Joe Root, 61 from Harry Brook, and 51 from Skipper Stokes. So of the top seven batters, five scored 50s and one scored 100. That's insane. Australia's bowling attack, as one might imagine, endured a torrid time. Although Hazelwood managed to secure a fifer, he did so not before conceding 126 runs in his 27 overs, bowling with an ODI like economy of 4.7. With England enjoying a substantial lead of 275 runs, the daunting and Herculean task of salvaging a draw, let alone winning the match, was thrust upon the Aussies. Marnus Labuschagne was brilliant as he spearheaded Australia's resistance, scoring 111 runs. However, a familiar and frustrating nemesis to cricket in England intervened: rain. The Aussies found themselves reeling actually at 214 for 5 when the rain came down late on day 4, persisting through the night and not allowing any action on day 5 as well. The unpredictability of the weather, that ever present variable in English cricket, played the ultimate spoilsport. The rain came to Australia's rescue as it made a pretty much lost game for them a draw. Fortune did not smile upon England, however, as a few more overs with the ball could have potentially and realistically secured victory. Alas, that was not to be, and the game ended in a draw. Consequently, Australia retained the Ashes as the series could only be either won outright by them or drawn, if England won the next game. So that was Old Trafford done. Pretty disappointing, to be honest, with Australia continuing to lead the series 2-1 with one game to play. Stay tuned for the next video and the last in this Ashes video series, in which I will recap all the action from the Oval in the last test. Also coming up on my channel is a series of World Cup related videos, so certainly stay tuned for that. Remember that the World Cup is starting in just one day, so I'm really excited for that. First game's tomorrow, and I'm sure you're excited too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Goodbye.